Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well. For those of you that watched yesterday's video, if you haven't by the way, head over to that video after you finish this, hit that subscribe button if you are new, hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded, and smash that like button. Let's try and get this to 5,000 likes. But for those of you that did watch yesterday's video, you would have heard me say that and I'm pretty sure this isn't going to happen, okay, but if Kai Havertz doesn't sign for Chelsea, then I will do what the most liked comment says. And as of right now, in 24 hours, or slightly less than 24 hours, but anyway, at the time of this recording, on the video, with a whopping 806 likes, the comment says, if Havertz doesn't join, go bald. Okay, deal. You have a deal. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a deal. Now, unless another comment comes in and whoops that, which on 205 likes is, if Havertz doesn't join, Younes has to dye his hair blue. That's a considerable amount behind. But, whatever finishes first, yeah? We will run this up until the end of the transfer window. It's only fair, because if he signs, he signs. The thing is, if he doesn't join the club, then it's done, okay? Or if we find out that it's over, he is not coming, then I will come back into this comment section and I will find out what the most liked comment. But at the moment, you guys want me to go bald. So now I've shaved here. This is a little preview as to what you might be getting up here. So we'll see what happens. Now, first and foremost, I know I am rocking the Algeria top today. Apologies to my Nigerian brethren watching the video and any Senegalese people watching the video. I know you guys might be seeing this and you might get a little bit of a reflection as to what happened the last time we met. But don't worry, yeah. Honestly, a lot of love, a lot of respect to you guys. Next African Cup, which was meant to happen this January coming, it's going to be until 2022 at this rate. So we'll wait and see what happens. But that means one more year as African champs. Now let's get into the news. What is popping? Now, we're starting off with Michy Batshuayi. We're talking about one of the players that is looking to depart the club and to, set free with wings, prospering into the next destination, yeah? Michy Batshuayi with a possible move to Leeds United for 25 million. I have to say, this is a deal that Chelsea need to do. Not for the money. I mean, yeah, the money is a big advantage. It's a big plus, of course. Nothing's free. But for the sake of our striker situation and for the sake of Michy Batshuayi himself, it would be, for me, the perfect place to go to. Why? Now, those of you that don't know, I spent 5 months in Leeds, and I was of the mindset of, Chelsea supporter. Leeds, we don't like Leeds. Southern, northern, clash. We don't like up north. And I went up there for work, and I have to say, I spent 5 months up there. Best 5 months of my life. Hands down. Hands down. Better than uni. That tells you. For those of you that have been to uni and studied, and I'm presuming most of your uni experiences are top notch. Mine was, yeah, fair play. My uni experience was phenomenal. Loved it. Hertfordshire, by the way. Go there if you're considering a uni to go to. Hertfordshire, I'd recommend. But anyway, Leeds was better than that. And not just for, the sake, I mean, the job and whatnot was great, but the people, the mannerisms, the city as a whole is just so carefree. Everyone's relaxed. Everyone's nice. Everyone's cool. Even when they know that you're from London, they welcome you. They're just really nice over there, man. Something I really didn't expect. And I've had conversations with some Leeds supporters, and they know I'm a Chelsea supporter. And it brings a lot more smiles and laughs than resentment, than reflecting on history and going, oh, there's a rivalry here. But the fact that Leeds are now back in the Premier League, which is what they deserve, they completely deserve to be back in the promised land, yeah, as they've called it for so many years. They've wanted to get back into the Premier League, and as far as I'm concerned, Leeds are a club of a stature that should be in the Premier League. And not too long ago, They were Champions League semi-finalists. They were competing at the highest level. They were Premier League contenders. They should be back at that level. And it's nice to see them restructure their club and be back in the Premier League. And I've seen firsthand what it means to Leeds supporters and some friends of mine that are Leeds fans. And yeah, man, I couldn't be more happy for them. I know the rivalry is there, but I couldn't be more happier for them. The fact that we are at the top, let's say, we're not at the top. We're not Liverpool at the moment, but we have been competing for titles and we've won trophies and whatnot. We shouldn't be worried. If there's Leeds that are going to come out of nowhere and start competing, we should welcome the competition. It's as simple as that. And Michy Batshuayi, who is of a very positive mindset, someone that likes to laugh a lot, someone who likes to joke a lot, someone very professional. We've seen him in training and we've seen what he's done whilst he's not been playing, and he's been out of sorts, he's been out of favour in terms of Frank Lampard's selection. Even the managers before Frank Lampard, he wasn't really playing. He never kicked up a fuss. He's always been professional. You never see him in the papers. You never see him, going off on a rant, going off on a madness. You always see him with his head down and he's playing his football and he's training and he's working hard, and that's it. And anything you see that comes up from him online, social media and whatnot, it's always him having a laugh. It's always him on his Twitter or his Instagram, just with banter, and that's nice. And as far as I'm concerned, that mindset, it fits so well in Leeds. And trust me, for anyone that's been up north, specifically Leeds or Manchester, I would say, because I've been to both and I've seen what people are like over there, he fits in. So Batshuayi, if you want a special Chelsea guided tour of Leeds, hit me up, holla. I'll be more than happy to do so. It gives me an excuse to go back up to Leeds anyway. We moved 25 million. It needs to be done. And apparently there's been interest from Crystal Palace, but the only thing is that there's a bit of concern as to whether they can afford paying that fee, paying his wage. At the moment, Leeds are looking better in terms of structure, better in terms of ownership. They have someone that's ambitious, someone with a bit of money, and it might help them. And now they've been, promoted into the Premier League. They've got money from that. They can invest. And I think Michy Batshuayi, going to Leeds, he'll be playing week in, week out. I think it'll be best for him, and it'll be best for Chelsea. So Michy Batshuayi, good luck, and I hope he does make his move over there. Now, for another player that's actually gone out. Remember yesterday, I did say that there were going to be some announcements and whatnot, and I did expect it yesterday, but Trevoh Chalobah has moved to FC Lorient, as I said in yesterday's video. Lorient. Yeah, say it correctly. Not Lorient. Yeah, Chalobah has gone on a season-long loan, and I wish him the best out there. It's funny because him and his brother Nathaniel, the Chalobahs, they were raised, and I know they were both born in Sierra Leone, if I'm not mistaken, but they were raised and they grew up literally down the road from me. They both went to a school that we kind of used to take the mickey out of. They went to Bishop Thomas's Grant, and in short, that's called BTG. For those of you that are South Londoners, I'm sure you would have heard, and you know what we used to call BTG. I can't say it on here, I'll get demonetized. Okay, I'll get demonetized. But the fact that I've grown up in the same areas and I've seen where they were raised, to see them go from where they were to that school to Chelsea. I know Nathaniel, I believed, was raised at Fulham first, and then he went to Chelsea, and now he's off to France, FC Lorient, and on a season-long loan. I'm hoping that he does really well out there, and he comes back a bigger man, a more developed player, a more mature player, and hopefully, you never know, he might find his way into the first team. He's got a good manager in place in Frank Lampard to try and make things happen for young players at Chelsea nowadays, so I would be more than happy if he does prove himself over in France. Enjoy those baguettes, enjoy those French toasts, enjoy it all, and come back, put your head down, work hard, and you never know, it might actually happen. So good luck to Trevoh Chalobah over in France. I wish him the best. Another young product that has gone on loan is our goalkeeper, Jamie Cumming. Jamie Cumming has gone on a season-long loan to Stevenage. Good old Stevenage. And I hope he does really well out there. He's someone with a lot of potential. As a goalkeeper, he has a lot of potential. And all you have to do is see the Chelsea training videos, and you can see that he does throw himself about. He's quick. He's someone that's developing fast. And I'm hoping with first-team football at Stevenage, a nice season out there will do him good. And at a decent level, a decent level. So good luck to Jamie Cumming, and you never know. He might come back and start competing for the main goalkeeper spot. I mean, I'm not expecting Kepa, that's for sure. And I believe we're going to get Onana. That's still who I believe we're going to get in, but we'll see what happens. Now, if we're talking about an old school face, the African Zidane. Now, I mentioned the Nigerians at the beginning of this video. You're going to know about him better than anyone. But John Obi Mikel is back. He's back in England. He is signed for Stoke. And this is an actual deal. It's a permanent transfer to Stoke, and I'm not sure for how long, but he did express to the club that he wants to retire in the Premier League. So he will be at Stoke to try and make it happen. Try and get Stoke up back to the promised land. Try and get Stoke back promoted to the Premier League. And then he will consider retirement after playing a season in the Premier League. So I'm guessing he's going to be there for a while. I'm not sure if Stoke are going to get promoted next season, but with John Obi Mikel in the setup, I hope they do. It would be lovely to see John back in the Premier League. 11 great years at Chelsea. He's, very underrated. When he was playing for us, he was underrated. We didn't give him enough credit. I think that's for sure. We didn't say he was ever rubbish or someone that just doesn't deliver, but he was underrated. And I wish him the best over in Stoke. I hope he makes it happen. I hope he does get Stoke back up to the Premier League and he sees out his last playing days in the highest competition in world football, which I do consider the Premier League. Now, some of you are going to say no, but anyway, each their opinion. But yeah, fingers crossed. John Obi Mikel, who is only 33. I thought he was older than that. I'm surprised. He's just only 33. We let him go when he was what? 29, 28, yeah, he's still got a bit left in the tank. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he does in the Championship, and hopefully we see him back in the Premier League. But there we are. That's today's latest updates done for you. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Hit that subscribe button if you are new. Hit that like button. Let's try and get this to 5,000 likes, and smash the notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. So thank you all so much for the support. I really do appreciate what you're showing on my channel so far. We've hit 22,000 subs. Thank you all so much. But it's just the beginning. We're just getting started. It's only been, if I'm not mistaken, 28 days since this channel was launched. So it's just the beginning. We've got the new season coming up. We've got the craziness of the transfers. We've got, hopefully, Frank Lampard's successful journey at Chelsea and trophies down the line. You never know. We'll see what happens. But it's a long and prosperous journey on this channel, and this is just the beginning. So thank you to everyone that's supporting so far. Spread it amongst your friends and family. Share it about, and let's try and create something special. Thank you all so much. I'll see you guys really soon. Look after yourselves. Take care, and peace.